Next, we're going to work on the bass track. Let's start off by hearing it. Now, the first thing I'm noticing, it's not very clear sounding. It's kind of muddy, not a lot of definition to it. So to smooth out the performance, let's start off by adding some compression. But let's first check the EQ that we added already. This one. Let's check out taking this off. It's not really doing anything. And the top end, we probably don't need either. That's a little too high to affect the bass. The bass is more down here. But either way, I don't think we need to boost that. I have a few other ideas. So let's take this off completely. And instead, let's add a compressor. We'll use a ratio of about 3:1, and let's hear what this sounds like. We'll adjust the attack and release. A faster attack grabs a little quicker, and a faster release will bounce back quicker from note to note. That's a pretty good amount. As you can see here, this is what's being reduced. Let's add some makeup gain to make up for what we're reducing. It's a bit louder because of the makeup gain, but it's also more even. So this feels pretty good for now, but it's still not cutting through very much. Let's hear it in the track. It's better and more even. Let's try a few other options. One of the things I like to do is duplicate the bass track and put some other effects on it, and then blend them together. Let's try that. We'll duplicate this one. Let's mute the first one. And let's try adding a plugin called Bass Amp Room. It's made by Softtube, and it emulates the sound of using the real bass amp. Let's hear it. Using different cabinets and different mic choices, and even mic placement, you can move it around. Let's check out the presets. I think I'm liking this one. Clean Fat 1. makes the bass sound a bit rounder. Let's hear it with the original track mixed in. It's a bit subtle, but it does round it out nicely. And we should always, when we're doing this, check the phase or polarity. We do that right here. On the plugin, there's a phase invert button. Make sure we find the better position for it. I'm not hearing a big difference, and I think it's because this is set to mostly DI, less amplifier, so it's probably not being affected by it. Either way, it sounds good here. But you always need to check that when you're combining bass tracks. Otherwise, it could sound like this. See how hollow that sounds? So always check that when combining bass tracks. So let's hear this in the track. That's feeling pretty good. Let's rename this track Bass Room. And let's also duplicate the track again. The first one. Again, we'll mute the first two. Now the reason for this, I want to try one other plugin on there, just so I can see if I can get some more definition out of the bass by adding some distortion. Let's solo this track. Again, right now it's exactly the same as the first track, the DI. So let's put a plugin on there. I'm going to choose the Sans amp. Let's check out some presets. That's a bit too much. Let's hear this one. That's even more. Let's try this one. Notice you can hear more definition as the distortion brings up the mid-range. Now let's hear this mixed with the other tracks. Notice how it brings out the notes? Let's hear it in the track. Without it, the bass sounds a bit distant behind the speakers. With it, it sounds more in front, in our face, so you can really hear what the bass player is playing, but it still has the roundness from the other two tracks. Before. It's pretty hard to hear. Not much definition. After. Much better. So let's go with this for now, and let's move on.